It's turbo time!
The first official episode of DNA Doomsday is here, yeah! And for those that don't know, this is a new weekly series I'm bringing to my channel to give more recognition to small channels that I'll be uploading DNA gameplays to for every Tuesday that are submitted by you, the viewer. And full details on how to submit your DNA video, the link to that video will be in the description. And to have a good chance of being featured, I highly suggest you listen to what my guidelines are in the video. I wanted a fair way to give smaller channels a chance to grow, so this is my way and everyone has to follow the rules. Now first I want to say I will not be accepting any submissions if they do not follow the guidelines. I've made it pretty clear what I'm looking for in that video, and part of the rules is that there should be no branding, overlay, etc. But I'm making exceptions for this episode and next week's episode because they're friends of mine and they primarily do streaming, so it's hard for them to record a game without an overlay because Twitch is what they do, and if they happen to get a DNA bomb then they can't help it. So for future reference, no overlay. I'm just making exceptions here. It's really frustrating when people expect to be featured when my guidelines are clearly not followed, so if you don't get featured, that's not my fault. So today's episode features a fast DNA bomb on the map Biolab, playing uplink, pretty impressive. I'll go into detail real quick what class setup he's using, but first let's talk about the uploader. He goes by the name of MattachewOwns, or Matt for short. And we've known each other for quite some time now, going back to Ghosts, and he's also a part of a pub stomping clan we're in called In The Zone. And he's primarily a streamer on Twitch, and he usually uploads his highlights to his YouTube channel. And he's a beast at COD. Obviously, he dropped his first DNA bomb within I think a day or two of the game being out. So that's pretty good. Remember to check him out at the end of this video. I'll leave all his links in the description, and if you like what you see and want to watch his streams or just want to see his highlights on his channel, all his links in the description. And if you decide to check him out, make sure to let him know Turbo sent you. So as for his class setup, I'll put a screenshot on the video you guys can take a look at. So he's using the BAL-27, no surprise there, arguably the best gun in Advanced Warfare right now, and that's primarily what I use as well. You know, I made a class setup on that too. But for attachments, he's using the suppressor to avoid being seen on the enemy radar, extended mags to help him put in extra bullets in case he doesn't kill the enemy straight away, which I found really helpful. I've started to use extended mags a lot more, and it seems to give you some help when enemies are flying around boosting everywhere. Yeah, so being able to shoot more bullets definitely helps out. Then he's using stock to be more mobile while shooting, so he can strafe left and right, and that's a good attachment as well that I've started using. As for his perk 1 slot, he's using low profile and lightweight, keeping you off the radar when UAVs are up, and the quickness advantage over enemies. Then for perk 2, he's got peripherals. Now at first I didn't know what to think of this perk until I actually tried it, and I've actually started to use this a lot more as well, and it's really helpful because it allows you to see more of the map when enemies are boost jumping and they don't have suppressors or they're firing. So you know, you can easily see them and boost to them, quickly take them out. Very helpful and underrated perk in my opinion. And for perk 3, he's got the blast suppressor and scavenger. Now notice he's not using toughness. Now I agree with this because for perk 3 it's really tough to pick which perks you really want, because in my opinion it comes down to scavenger, toughness, or blast suppressor. So I think blast suppressor over the toughness is a good choice, especially if you want to stay stealthy and minimize risk of getting flanked. Now what he's doing as far as gameplay is he's playing it smart. Remember what I was saying, people, just play it smart. He's not putting himself in situations where he would be outnumbered and have nowhere to go. He's aware of his surroundings and taking out enemies. And there goes the DNA bomb, people. He's basically just holding down this building, and he's also got the UAV spam going for him as well, so that helps out a lot. I'm not exactly sure what the call out is. Of the building number is 8. It's just complete chaos right now. You see a lot of enemies spawning around him, and he's playing it smart. He's checking lines of sight, checking his back, constantly moving, making sure no enemies flank him, and staying alert. Well, that's the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that like button to help continue the series. Leave your comments down below, let me know what you think of this gameplay, and subscribe if you're new if you want to see more DNA gameplays. And of course, don't forget to check out Matt's stream. His links will be in the description, and I'll be back with another video. Yeah!